Ever feel like you're your own worst enemy? You get a great opportunity, a new relationship, or a chance to improve your life, and suddenly, you find yourself doing the exact things that will ruin it. You procrastinate on that important project until the deadline is impossible. You pick a fight with your new partner over something tiny. You skip the gym for a month right after you bought a year-long membership. This isn't just bad luck. It's a pattern called self-sabotage, and it's deeply rooted in our psychology. But what if I told you that understanding this behavior is the first step to breaking free, and that a key part of the solution lies in something we all possess: empathy. Let's dive into why we do this. Self-sabotage is essentially a conflict between our conscious desires and our subconscious fears. On the surface, you want to succeed, be happy, and be healthy. But deep down, there might be a part of you that's terrified of what success might bring. Maybe you're afraid of the pressure, the expectations, or the potential for failure down the line. It's the imposter syndrome voice whispering, "You don't deserve this," or "You're going to fail eventually, so why not get it over with?" For many, these fears are born from past experiences. Perhaps a childhood trauma, a past failure, or a critical environment taught you that it's safer to stay small. If you were constantly told you weren't good enough, your subconscious might internalize that belief. So when you get close to a goal, this old programming kicks in to protect you from the disappointment it expects is coming. It's a dysfunctional survival mechanism. Low self-esteem is another major trigger. When you don't believe in your own worth, you're more likely to engage in behaviors that confirm that negative self-perception. You might think, "See, I knew I couldn't handle it." It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You believe you're unworthy, so you act in ways that sabotage your success, which then reinforces your belief that you're unworthy. It's a vicious cycle that can feel impossible to escape, often contributing to anxiety and depression. Think about it. A person who believes they're unlovable might unconsciously push away partners who show them genuine affection because it doesn't align with their inner narrative. Their subconscious mind is trying to resolve this cognitive dissonance by recreating a familiar, albeit painful, reality. So, how do we break this cycle? It starts with awareness. Can't fix a problem you don't know you have. This is where the science of empathy comes in, specifically empathy for yourself. We're often much kinder to a friend who makes a mistake than we are to ourselves. Self-compassion is about treating yourself with that same kindness. A powerful tool for building this awareness is mindfulness. This isn't just about meditating in a quiet room. It's about paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and actions in the present moment, without judgment. When you feel the urge to procrastinate, don't just give in. Pause. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Am I scared, anxious, overwhelmed? What's the story I'm telling myself? By observing these patterns without immediately reacting, you create a space between the impulse and the action. In that space, you have the power to choose a different response. Developing actionable strategies is the next step. Once you're aware of your triggers, you can plan for them. If you know you procrastinate on big projects because you feel overwhelmed, break the project down into ridiculously small, manageable tasks. Your goal isn't to write a whole chapter. It's to write one sentence. Celebrate that small win. This builds momentum and rewires your brain to associate the task with accomplishment, not fear. Another powerful strategy is seeking external feedback. We all have blind spots. Talk to a trusted friend, a mentor, or a therapist. Ask them, "I've noticed I do this thing when I get stressed. Have you ever seen that?" Sometimes an outside perspective can illuminate a pattern we're too close to see. And speaking of therapy, it can be a game changer. A good therapist can help you dig into the root causes of your low self-esteem and self-sabotaging behaviors in a safe, supportive environment. They can provide you with tools like cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, to help you identify and challenge those negative automatic thoughts that fuel the cycle. It's like having a guide to help you navigate the tricky landscape of your own mind. Remember, asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness. It's a declaration that you're ready to stop being your own obstacle and start being your own greatest ally. Breaking the cycle of self-sabotage is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to be a little uncomfortable as you forge new neural pathways. But by understanding the why behind your actions and applying empathy to your own struggles, you can start making conscious choices that align with the life you truly want to live. You have the power to rewrite your story. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaway was. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the human mind. See you next time.